Here we go. Pick up a ball. And the thing I didn't tell you is in this exercise area that my son has, I'm still here in California, he had a weight vest sitting over here in a cabinet. So I picked it up and strapped it on me. And this is actually fits a guy, but I kind of like the extra length. It's only 10 pounds. So it's not 20 pounds. And if you're gonna work through a workout, especially with weights, 10 pounds is plenty. So here we go. Pick yourself up a ball, all right? So in this picking up a ball, all I'm gonna do is toss it and step back. Now you think, oh, why is she doing that? Think about the step back. Let me turn. When I'm tossing and I'm stepping back, don't turn your foot. So you're tossing, 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 just step back. You don't have to do it in time with, just step back. And you can go to your heel or you can stay on your toe. It's whatever will work for you to keep the step back foot straight. Don't be surprised if you have something in your hands and you step back, you're gonna get a little wonky. That's why I'm doing it as a workout. Because see, we get up and we walk around forward, but we don't do a lot of stepping back. So instead of actually stepping back, I'm gonna take and put one leg back. It's not really a step. It's a step in place. But what am I doing? I'm multitasking, which I know everybody tells, don't do that or you'll fall. Well, in this case, it's a compound move. So if you just step back a little, drop your shoulders, take a breath through your nose. You don't have to do this fast, but this type of tossing, catching, my tummy's tight. When I step back, I have to be soft in my joints. I have to keep my shoulders down. I have to keep breathing. And I keep cueing. So this little step back, when you step back, if you tighten right there, see that in and of itself is helping you to get your gluteals functioning. And so one of the biggest things you gotta know as you have your birthdays, and it's reigns supreme in longevity moves, is the condition and strength of your gluteals, your butt, and your quads. Yeah. So this little step back exercise, little skill that we're doing here, and let me tell you, if you just stay on your toe, you're gonna get really wonky, okay? So go ahead and put the heel down so you're grounded, okay? Big breath. See, I continue to toss. And let's say you don't have a basketball sitting around. Well, if you don't, well, I hope you get one because it's a really good thing to have around. But if you don't have a basketball, wad up a pair of socks. They don't even have to be matching. Helps if they're clean, but just toss. Do you see what I'm doing with my hands? Do you see what I'm doing with my shoulders? In this repetitive motion, the first several minutes of our workout, I know it. Kathy's counting. I can feel it. Keep your shoulders down. Look at here. Do you see this move that I'm doing with my shoulders in order to toss? See, that's what I'm trying to get you to do. So don't toss in here. Bring those elbows forward and back as you step back, as you drop into the heel. Big breath, drop the shoulders. Big breath, drop the shoulders as you move them front to back. A couple more and we're there, okay? So as I step back, I'm saying to myself, tighten my stomach, drop my shoulders, and now finally squeeze right there. Yes, you gotta prep those. You gotta prep those gluteals because we're gonna be doing some squatting today. Okay, I'll say it this way. We'll do a sit to stand. If you don't make it deep into a squat, that's no big deal. Okay, bring it back. Now, I'm gonna step back here because I'm gonna put my hand on a safety mechanism, which could be a wall, but this is a counter, okay? It could be a pole. I'm gonna put the ball down, okay? Now hold on here, now I'm gonna do the opposite work. So I did series of step backs, tightening in, drop my shoulders, tight tummy, drop my chin. This is my chair. This is my kitchen chair, okay? It's a bench, but that's what I found. Put your hand somewhere on a safety net. Then what I want you to do is bring that toe up, and I don't want you to touch your toe. I want you to touch your heel, okay? Here's the deal. This is still working into the warm-up, okay? And these are using all of the longevity moves. We're just using them in a warm-up, okay? This is a 10-pound weight vest, just so you know. Okay, it's not 20 like I have at home, it's a 10-pound. When I put my foot up here, it's with my heel. Don't sneak the toe up to try to wiggle your toe in there. No. Bring your leg all the way up and come down to the heel. Now stay with me on this. See, I have my little chair here, my little safety net here, but I'm not gonna rely on it heavily, just with a finger or two. So now I'm shifting all my weight, of which I just added 10 more pounds. So this knee has to be soft. My shoulders have to be down, breath, bring the knee up, and then come down with the heel. So I'm hoping that you will work through the nuances of this move to get the benefit of what I'm trying to do. Now, when you're ready to lift it off, you gotta tighten your tummy. Because when you go up like this, all the pressure, all the tension, the work, you will transfer to your back unless you tighten in the tummy, okay? Bring the knee up and then bring it down. Once you get that, now you're ready to rock and roll, okay? Shift, tell yourself all those good line up moves, especially don't lock your leg, little soft knee, and don't lean in. Stay right up here. All the bending comes at the hip and the knee. Bring the whole leg up, bring the heel down, okay? I'm putting this one in especially for Kathy. She will love this one. She's probably counting them. See here? Don't lean heavily. Bring it all the way up. Yeah, I'm not doing this fast. I'm doing this to line up, to use my muscles properly, and to get that lift. See, I'm trying to get you to get your hip right here. This is my knee replace side, and I can tell you it's much harder on this side than it is on the hip replace side. Who knew? But don't sneak that leg off, because intuitively, you know what we do, especially if we've had knee problems or hip problems and we're like, oh, I just can't get that leg up there that far. We do this and we slide in to the side whenever it's a big step. And that's exactly what I don't want you to do today. I want you to actually use your safety net, your kickstand, a pole, something that won't move on you. Get that knee up. And in trying to do that, you're going to run the risk of rounding your back, okay? The way you can help yourself not is keep your shoulders down and really tighten in on that tummy, okay? So here we go. So this one is much harder for me to get up past that 90-degree bend than this side, even though this is my hip replace side. It's this side that's giving me more fits. I know it. That's why I want to keep doing it, okay? Take a breath. Do these slower, but do them. Actually, when somebody's having trouble walking, one of the first things I try to look at is how hard is it for you to get up past a 90-degree bend in your hip repeatedly, okay? So that tells you a lot about where you're gonna start if they can't do this. Big breath, big breath, big breath, big breath. Bring that knee straight up. Yeah, it'll probably surprise you whenever I'm telling you these little parameters, how we slip into kind of a lazy, okay, I'll just barely get my toe up there on that chair. That's where a lot of tripping comes from. Okay, big breath. Then I'm gonna go into the, after you've done repeated of those. So we've addressed front and back muscles so far. Now, I'm gonna show you tomorrow when I'm flying and I'm in airports and waiting and all that, carrying bags, all that. You're gonna see me do this stance right here. So I'm gonna step out with my feet so that I can drop my shoulders into a wall. So I'll get over somewhere, you know, out of the foray, out of the traffic. And if I'm waiting, I'm gonna be here. Do you see what I'm doing? Listen, if you have back discomfort, a lot of times through your day, if you will just go up to a wall, drop your shoulders, drop your chin, and push your hips forward as you're leaning into that wall. Wow, does this open this up? And it helps your back to reset, so to speak. Don't lock your knees. They're straight, but they're not locked. Then after I've done that for a while, I'll start pulling my toes up. One at a time, you don't have to do them both, but keep this kind of a hyperextension, a gentle hyperextension, pushing those hip bones forward, and then pull those toes up, okay? And this is a great time to turn on and turn off your gluteals, because when you're traveling, you're doing a lot of setting, okay? So you want to get those gluteals working. And so I'm bringing those toes up and I'm leaning into here. I'm doing 3 things all at once, okay? And just spend a couple of minutes in this kind of a position. Then when you walk away, I'm telling you, you will be totally amazed at how much less tightness you're having in there, okay? All right, so here I am. I've got my step up board ready to go. But before I do that, I'm gonna do one last straightening up. Whatever hand goes up, that leg goes back and it goes to the toe, okay? So if I go up here, I'm gonna go here and squeeze. Got it? And then I just come back, and then I go back, and I go up. And if you stagger the way that you move, like take your hand up first, then get your toe going, you're gonna get off balance a little bit. Just keep looking at something stationary and hold it, and then come back. Just do it a couple of times. Drop your shoulders, take a breath, look at something stationary, go back to your toe, squeeze the gluteal, and bring that arm up. See that? And then come back. So back, up with that arm, come back and come back. Tight tummy, drop your shoulders, breath, step back, arm goes up, okay? And then come back. Just do it a couple of times to get yourself ready for what we're gonna do. Now we're gonna step up on the platform, okay? Here's mine, it's more solid than yours, as I explained. But it could be your little step up pad, it's 2 inches, it's not high. If you have something that you can just step up on, that's all I wanna do. I just wanna go press and come back down. I wanna step, I wanna press and back down. I wanna step and press, because pretty soon now, I'm only doing a couple of these. And if you're stepping on your little balance pad, the minute you step, it's gonna be wonky. Have a wall that you can just put your hands on, or a chair, or your pebble, something like that, okay? And if you can do a regular step and step up, God bless you, do it. But make sure you have a safety net, so you can right yourself, you can steady yourself, got it? So if you're stepping up on 8 inches, 4 inches, 6 inches, and it's stable, you can do this, because then I'm gonna start bringing my knee up, okay? So a step up with a knee up. And so you're saying to yourself, well, didn't we do that on that bench? Yeah, we did. However, we stopped. See, now I want you to bring it up, physically bring it up, and you have nothing to lean on, okay? So that's why I did that first. So now I'm stepping up, because now I'm gonna pick up weights, and I'm gonna do this, all right? And if you're a little worried about staying on balance, then pick up one weight at a time, or put a weight vest on. That's great. And then at some point, you gotta not be touching that stability, the stability safety net. It's just there if you need it, okay? So you're bringing that knee up and you're driving it up, okay? And when you're driving it up, you gotta keep your knee from locking. So big breath, and these are done kind of repeatedly, absolutely. And this could be actually one of your 1 minute to 2 minute little activities that you do during the day. Something that you know how to do, that you can do repeatedly, because I want you to breathe deep. That's the point. Yeah. I want to stay on target, on balance, breathe, good postural set, and then I want to do it with weights, okay? So now we're back down and we're gonna do the second step. We're gonna pick up some weights, okay? Now, I'm gonna pick up 2 weights, but if you feel comfortable just with 1, that would be fun, okay? And what am I gonna do? I'm gonna pick up a 12 and a 12. So I've just added that to my body weight. See that? I'm gonna step up, I'm gonna bring this knee up and then drive it up. See, I put the toe on the block, so I'm gonna go step, then I'm gonna go step, and then I'm gonna drive, okay? Because when you add weight, it changes the ball game. And sometimes, if you don't take the time to set yourself before you do that knee drive, you're gonna find yourself on the floor, okay? I'm warning you, I'm letting you know, step, then tap, right yourself, soft knee, drop your shoulders, and then drive that knee, okay? Then you can step off. So all of this maneuvering is to train you to stay on target and or to pull yourself back into target, okay? So if you feel that you can step and drive do it. But I'm warning you to take it easy here, okay? So when you go to drive, you have to be fully shifted in your weight and stable to bring that knee up. And if you're on a 4-inch, a 6-inch, or a normal step like an 8-inch, yeah, you gotta stay on target when you're driving. Take a breath, because see, I just picked up 12 pounds and 12 pounds. I'm having to manage that with my whole upper body, with my mid body, and then with my legs. So when I come up and I'm ready to drive, I've got to be on target. Drop your shoulders, breath, big breath. So this is a typical move in a lot of disciplines. And the better you get at staying on balance when you do this knee drive, the better you're going to be at longevity moves. Stronger, able to carry your own weight, so to speak. And isn't that what it's about? That's why I'm capitalizing on these longevity moves. Now, how I get into them and how I get out of them changes. It's changed from what I did on Friday, but I incorporate those very, 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 very important longevity moves in these workouts. Okay, one more. So pretty soon, if you slow it down, stay in control, you'll be amazed at how you smooth the move out. It's very good to do it like that. Okay, so stepping off, I got my 12 and 12, and then I have 10. So I want to step a little bit wide, like that. Bring those weights right here. Okay, keep your shoulders down and back, and then push your butt back. See? Adjust. Do you need to go wider so that you can come right here? So see, if I come here, I can put my elbows on my knees. My shoulders are down, my chin is tucked, and now I'm going to drop my butt. I'm going to drop my butt and bring those elbows off of the knee and come down as far as I can to touching the weights on the ground. Here's the deal. When you go wide, and you're going to try to go down as far as you can with weights, you have your hands in the middle, you come to this point. Okay, to go lower, many of us kind of do the little cheater move where we take our body in the top and go down like that. That's not what I want. I want you to bend and put your butt lower to the ground. So I'm going to go down, and I'm not going to round my back. Then I come up by pushing into the heels. So here I am, get my knees out. I'm going to go down. Now I'm going to take the butt down as far as I can. Now I'm going to push into the heels and come up. I'm going to do it very slowly, thoughtfully. Take a breath. Come in here, go right here, slide right down to there. Now you're going to remove the elbows. Now your butt's going lower. You're going to go down, 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 tap. Now, really go into those heels. Do not let your knees come in, okay? Breath. Here I go. Going to the heels, going to the heels, going to the heels. Drop your butt and come up. And when you come up, this upward motion from your back is the last to go into the line. Yeah, do it in that order. Here I go down, down, down. Go into the heels, tap, heels, and come up. Take a big breath. Stay with me, stay with me. Let's do a couple more. Okay? Go into the heels right now. Your elbows can be here. Okay, now really go into the heels. Now your butt goes lower. And now you go into the heels and you come up, okay? Do not round your back. Yeah, don't do it. Take a breath. Here we go. Coming down. Okay, going to the heels. Coming down further with your butt. Now, heels and come up. Okay, all right, 3 more. We can do it. Here, onto the heels. Do not round your back. Go right down into there, take a breath. Heels and come up. Okay, 2 more. Here we go. Heels, hang out. Now come down with the butt. Heels and come up. Okay, 1 more. This is it, with our legs wide. Toes are just out a little bit, not a lot. Push the butt back. Drop your shoulders, breath. Come down, hang out, then go to the heels. Drop your butt and come back. Nice. Okay, so I'm right here. I'm gonna turn. I'm gonna push the butt back. See how I'm gonna turn? I'm gonna push the butt back and I'm gonna pull. See, I'm not bending a lot. I just want you to get a good stance. Okay, so shoulder width. I'm gonna do a bicep curl and then I'm gonna link it. And how am I gonna link it? All I'm gonna do is put my weights from a bicep curl. Then I'm gonna turn and I'm gonna go up as far as I feel I can. I'm gonna pull my elbows in. Bring it back to the shoulder, turn, go into that curl. You ready? Drop your shoulders. Okay, pull. Now just right, like you're gonna do a hammer curl, but you're not. You're gonna go up to the top of the head, but you gotta pull the elbows in. See, I can't go up further with you if you don't pull those elbows in. Now come down. Take a breath. Tight tummy, drop your shoulders. Good stance. Pull. Then bring the elbows in. Go to the top of the head. And then come back down and pull back down. Okay? Now I'm going to go up a little further this next time. But if you don't feel comfortable doing it, don't. So you're going to pull, turn. You see how my elbows are in? Then I can safely move it up without hurting my shoulder. But if you don't get those, if you don't get this, so that when you go up, see you're right in line with your shoulder and your elbows are in, then you pull down. Tight tummy, drop your shoulders, breath, exhale, take a breath, exhale, bring it back down. If I were with you right now, I'd be standing in front of you. You do your pull, your bicep pull, tighten tummy. You turn. Right now, I'd be pulling your elbow in, pulling your elbows in, pulling your elbows in, pulling your elbows in, and coming down. Breath. Exhale. Take a breath. Exhale. Get those elbows in. Pull. Tight tummy. Drop your shoulders. Pull. Turn. And exhale. Get those elbows in. Get the elbows in. And come back down and come back down. Okay. Take a breath. Go ahead and rack your weights. Rack them down there. Check out your hands. Now is when you grab your pole. Grab your pole. This is my pole, as I've told you. Some of you haven't been on. And you go, I don't have a band like that. This is very thick, very stiff, and I can't find a pole. So, all the way out, this is your pole. So we're resting right now. So take a wide stance, drop your shoulders. I still have my little weight vest on. I'm gonna come all the way up, then I'm gonna bend one elbow and bring it all the way back down here and then bend this elbow. So I'm gonna come up, I'm gonna keep this straight, and I'm gonna bend this elbow down, okay? Try to keep this arm straight in the front. And bring it back, and then bring it back up, okay? So it's a pull down and pull back. See how I'm going back just gently? Just a little bit. Even if I have it straight, I'm pulling it back. If I bend it, it's still easier, but I'm pulling it back. Okay, do a couple more times. Wide stance, tight tummy, drop your shoulders, take one arm up, and pull that arm back, and then pull this arm back, whether it's bent or straight, and then come back, and then come back, okay? So a couple of times on the other side doing that, and then we bring it up, we bring that down, and we go all the way back. And it's okay to bend, it's okay to bend. Just try to get it back there. So this is all about shoulder mobility, right? Then you bring this one up, bring it over and back. So bring this one up, and bring it over and back. And come, bend that elbow, bring it up. Then trade all the way down here, and see how I'm trying to move that back. And yeah, you may not be able to get it back there, but you make the moves toward that. And how do you do it? You do how I did it to begin with. You bring one arm up with your bar, you're holding all the way out. Bring that top shoulder, this one, back. And then come down with a bend so that you can get it down and you can get it back over and back, okay? So wherever, okay, trade. So here's my bar, and here's my bent elbow, here's my straight elbow. Now get that shoulder back, okay? Now bend it, and you can come down, okay? And it might take a little while to do that, and that's okay. That's okay. But that's a shoulder mobility, and now we're rested. Now we're ready to get right on down. So I'm gonna go ahead and pick up my free weights again, okay? Pick up whichever weight you feel comfortable with, or I should say a little uncomfortable with, because I want you to be a little uncomfortable. If you have to drop the weight, great, drop the weight, but try to do it hard where it's a little uncomfortable for the first couple of repetitions, okay? Just for the first couple. Yeah, I'm fixing my hair so it doesn't bother me. Okay, so what am I gonna pick up? What am I gonna do? I'm going to, first of all, do a bent over row. A bent over row. You could do it this way and maybe pull greater weight if you want to. I'm gonna do it double, okay? In the interest of your time. And that's why you don't wanna go super, super heavy. Not yet. Go as heavy as you feel a little uncomfortable. That's the point. So this is gonna bent over row with a little extension, So we're gonna be pulling, and you see, I'm the bench. I'm the bench. I'm not doing this. I'm holding. So depending on what you wanna do. So I'm gonna stay with 12. You could go to 9 on this, or 8, or, whatever you wanna pull. But I'm gonna be bent over, see? Hip hinge, right here. I'm gonna pull. And with that pull, and the reason I'm doing this is to address that middle upper back. Now, is it addressing my feet, my ankle, my knees, my hips? Absolutely. But when I bend over here and I start to pull, I've got to feel, if I were with you, I need to see your shoulder blades coming in. So right here, pull the shoulder blades in first. Exhale and bring those arms up. Now, if you want to do a little tiny kickback, you can. It's not necessary because the focus is pull and pull. And when I'm staying in this position, you see my knees are bent? I'm gonna pull the shoulder blades in, pull. Take a big breath, stay in the heels, pull the shoulder blades in. Now pull. If you try to do this without pulling those shoulder blades in first, it is not gonna be pretty, okay? So pull, then pull. Breath and breath. Pull the shoulder blades in, then pull way up. Then release and release. Here we go. Pull in the shoulder blades. Now pull. Come down and come down. Pull the shoulder blades in. Pull. You can do a little kickback. You don't have to. Breath. Pull the shoulder blades. Stay into the heels. Pull. Then come down and come down. Just 3 more. Here we go. Pull the shoulder blades. Pull. Release, release. Stay into the heels. Shoulder blades. And up. Breath. Relax 1 more. Here we go. Shoulder blades first. Then pull. Then come back up. I know. Okay. I'm going to sneak in a second set now in the bicep curls because I have the same, I chose a pretty heavy weight. It's a medium weight. Drop your shoulders, soften the knees, pull, and then just come right here and go just to the head and see if your elbows are in, and then come down and then come back down, okay? Crucial, elbows have to be in. Pull, and then pull just a little bit. If you can keep your elbows in, then you can go up. You can't keep your elbows in, you can't go up, okay? You can't. Drop your shoulders, here we go. Pull, and go just to the top of the head. Bring the elbows in, right there. Pull that down, yes. Drop your shoulders. I'm gonna do 3 more. You can do what you need to. You can drop weight, or you can just do the move. Pull, get those elbows in, get the elbows in. Look at my elbows. Elbows have to be in. You cannot do this with flaring your elbows, okay? Pull, here we go. Elbows in, elbows in, elbows in, elbows in. Last one. Pull, elbows in, boom, and come back. So you know what this one's valuable for? And it's valuable to learn to do it with your correct form, is shoving that suitcase up over the head and getting it up in the bin, okay? All right, move to the last couple moves, which we've already started this with at the warm up. Because remember when I had you put your hand up and your leg back? Remember that? Put your hand up, that leg goes back. Okay, that's your backward stepping lunge, okay? So that's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna step back, no weights yet, except for this 10-pound weight vest, okay? So here's the deal. The minute I have somebody take a stance and step back, I almost can guarantee you that they turn that foot out. So I want you first of all to be comfortable with shifting your weight, stepping back wide. And if you cannot step back wide without getting very wonky, you have to have a wall or a counter somewhere where you can stabilize. You've got to be able to step back, okay? Got to be able to, I can't add weight to you or anything unless you can step back, stay on balance, and bend that back knee a little. Then come back up. Okay, you ready? Drop your shoulders, tight tummy. have a safety net, but step back, okay? Now bend that knee and come down as far as you can, and then come back out of it. And let's do 3 before we switch. Okay, here's my wall. You can see, you gotta stay on target. You gotta be where you can put your hand on something. Drop your shoulders, breath, bring that knee down as far as you feel you can. Now, when you come up, you're shoving from here. It's this front leg that's shoving you up. That way, that's why I wanna get you down as far as I can get you to come down with the knee, and then transfer and pull. You're pushing, pushing. This is an excellent move to get to where you can do it loaded, okay? In a good way. All right, I'm gonna step back. So I'm right here, here's my wall, counter, whatever you need, pole, soften up, drop your shoulders, and then I'm gonna step back wide. Why do I wanna go back wide? Because I want you to get your knee drive going down. Down, as far as you can until you can transfer and push through here and here. Breath. So I'm gonna dip 3 or 4 times. I'm coming down as far as I can, and then I'm pushing. So this is my hip replace side. Down here is my knee replace side. Yeah, and I'm trying to feel this the whole way, and then push back up. Okay, one more. Here we go, dip down, dip down, dip down, dip down, dip down, dip down. Now push all the way up and bring it back, okay? So that's backward stepping lunge. And if you get on a wall or where a counter is and help yourself a little bit, yes, I want you to get down as deep as you can and then transfer the weight and come back up. Okay, now I'm getting down to the very last one, which is our planks. You get to choose the surface. I can do a plank right here. See? Just do a plank, pull your tummy in, go up on your toes, up on your toes, up on your heels, and just hold it here. You can put your elbows here, okay? You could do a plank right here. So if you haven't been doing these and you want to hit onto the wall, great. If you want to do a plank from your chair, this is my chair. And I've been doing it this way because I'm trying to give you a visual. So I will hold a plank and just squeeze the butt. I will step out and I will step in. Barely a few inches. But when you step out and you step in and you keep a plank, meaning my shoulders are over my wrists. I'm trying really hard to keep my hips, tummy, butt from going up or down. And then I'm doing little tiny step outs, tiny step ins. Why? Because that ups the ante. You will feel this. If you try to step out and in 1 inch, tight tummy, don't bring your hips up. Do not bring your hips up. Breath, 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 breath. Then step in, push back to your heels, and come up. Now, how do I make that harder? I get down on the floor and do it. I know, and if you have 10 pounds in a weight vest and you do an in the floor plank, oh my goodness, that's excellent. So I'm putting my plank over here, and am I gonna do it? Yes, I am. So if you wanna do the second set, and you wanna do it on a wall, or you wanna do it on your chair, perfectly fine. Do it, but put the time in to try to get yourself into a challenging plank, which can be high plank or it can be from the elbows. What matters is your position. Okie dokie. So here I am. I'm gonna come right here. I'm gonna just walk myself out. And I'm gonna drop into a plank. And there I am in a plank, 1 inch out with my legs or my feet, 1 inch in. Breath, and then breath, and then breath, and then breath, and then breath. Try to keep your chin tucked. Breath, breath, and breath. Hold it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring your knees down. Bring your elbows down. And then I'm just gonna curl up here. I'm gonna finish in a nice hyperextension with my back. Okay, keep my chin tucked. When I come out of this, I'm gonna hit a low plank. Then I'm gonna go to the high plank and then come up, okay? Take a breath. So I'm gonna pull back. I'm gonna tighten in my tummy, roll out of it, come right in here, drop into my heels, push. Then I'm gonna come here, push back, equalize, hang out here for a little bit, big breath, and then I'm gonna come up out of my plank. Last move. And on our strength training days, I'm telling you, I'm gonna keep revisiting carries. When I do a carry in our class for our purposes right now, yeah, I have a 30-pound set of weights at home. This is 18 that I let my son have out here. I'm gonna do the whole rack. So I wanna encourage you to get as heavy of a carry as you can. You could do it with bags full of cans of food. So if somebody doesn't have any equipment, they can do this. You can do it with a whole bag full of, or a bucket full of water. That would be 10 and 10. If it was a gallon, if it's more, then it can go up to 20. If you do 2 gallons and 2 gallons, that'll be 20 and 20. See? Okay. So I'm gonna pull up the whole rack. And the first thing is you gotta pick them up correctly. So once I've done this, see, I'm not in a big area here, but I can just do toe heel walking without them being too close together, meaning I don't have to bring my toe right under my heel. I can if I want to challenge myself with that. And here's the other thing I want to challenge you with. Grip the weight. Don't let it just hang off of your fingertips. Really grip that bar. So I've got 18 and 18, and I'm just moving around. I can move into my little mat here. I can do side to side. I can go front to back, but I want to carry some weight. So here's the deal. One longevity expert, Peter Attia, Dr. Peter Attia, you can look him up. I would suggest listening to a lot of stuff with him on this very thing that we're doing. And he has predicted that if you want to have an enjoyable last part of your life, you gotta be able to lift between 50 and 75% of your body weight and be able to just lift it, okay? Like from here, just lift it and then put it down. Just lift it and put it down, okay? So in your carries, this is a pretty good thing. And what am I doing? I'm making my forearms work super hard by pulling this right in and releasing it and pulling it right in. And spending 3 to 5 to 10 minutes in a carrying position, then try to get it down there and try to bring it up. And don't round your back. Put it down there, bring it up. Breath, put it down there, shift into the heels and push through your legs. Right there. Push through your heels. One more. Right there. Bring it up. And just walk front to back, side to side. Make sure you have good footing. And carry something. Carry something heavy. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and put them down. And bring them back up. Because for goodness sakes, if you're gonna move these suckers around, you gotta be able to lift them. Okay, open those hands really wide. Yeah, do a T. Bend those knees a little bit, drop the shoulders, turn the thumbs out. Which is the last thing I wanna tell you. If you find yourself traveling or standing in a line, get yourself up against the wall and turn those hands out. It will open this. Get the head back, take a big deep breath, and then walk away. You will feel so different, if in a good way, if you do that, okay? So I'm gonna take this thing off. You can see it's cinched at my waist. And if you really want a good carry of a weight vest, make sure you cinch it at your waist. And see, I can just do this. It's gonna get sweaty. And so you can throw this whole thing and rinse it out, just rinse it out anytime you need to. So there you have it. And put it right there. And as always, it hurt me more than you, really. Oh, no, record. Stop recording. Bye.